This is the definitive metalhead opinion on the Shohei Ohtani gambling scandal. Being a metalhead, which is what I am, I can tell you we all have the same opinions and the same personality. Basically the same person reskinned over and over again. And if you disagree, well, you're probably just an emo crybaby. And I'm going to start out by saying the only reason this is a scandal, the only reason this is an issue, the only reason this is a story is because an illegal sports booker was used and the government's not getting their tax money. And as someone who just spent $300 to find out I owe $400 in taxes, I don't care. The two worst things Shohei Ohtani could have done in this situation is one, having gambled, and two, having given his friend money to get out of debt. And as far as him giving his friend money, he's just a good guy. I mean, would I give my friend $100 just cuz? Probably not. But if they're like, yo, I need $100 to pay my rent. Like, I need this $100. I have no money in my bank account. Please, I'll give him $100. Not a big deal. But Shohei Ohtani, it's not $100 he lost. It's $4.5 million. But $4.5 million, that is that's $100 to Shohei Ohtani. Like, he has all the money in the world. He just signed $700 million contract. $4.5 million, that's nothing to him. Like, Shohei Ohtani, what he should be doing is he should be going on a thing telling everyone, for me to get a thrill from gambling, for me to care about my bets, I have to bet millions of dollars. I have to bet houses worth. I have to bet more money than you will make in your lifetime, you peasant. I'm being Shohei Ohtani, but I'm not me. You peasant. I'm a peasant. $4.5 million to me, that's like $100 to you. $100 to me, that's chump change. I don't even care about that money. Anyway, though, to break it down, the three possible situations that it has unfolded is one, the most likely to be jumped to. Shohei Ohtani has a gambling problem, which again doesn't have a gambling problem. He basically just lost $100. He doesn't have a problem, and again, he doesn't really strike me as a gambling type. To be a top pitcher and a top hitter, it takes a lifetime to be one of each. He basically did 2 lifetimes of work in one lifetime, and that's not someone who's going to gamble. That's someone who's like dedicated to their craft. He doesn't have time for parties. He doesn't have time for gambling. He doesn't strike me as someone who's going to be drinking or gambling. I don't think Shohei Ohtani is gambling, but again, if he is, first of all, not a problem, and second of all, shouldn't be an issue. Even if it's through the legal booker. The illegal booker shouldn't be legal. The only reason it's illegal is because of taxes. And the second story is that Shohei Ohtani lent money to his translator or interpreter. Not sure there's really a difference. Ippy is his name or his nickname. If that's the case, that's just Shohei Ohtani being a good dude. That's Shohei Ohtani's friend saying, hey, I'm in some gambling debt. Can you please help me out? $4.5 million. And again, that's nothing to Shohei. It's nothing. If this is the story, again, there should be no suspension. There should be no punishment. Maybe like a warning to the dude for putting himself in such a debt that he's asking his friends for money. But that's more of just a personal problem to him. Not really something that should be criminal or punishable. It should be between him and Ohtani, Ippy and Ohtani. And the last scenario, which is now coming to be, is that Ohtani had no idea any of this was going on, and Ippy was basically just stealing from him. And if that's the case, MLB still doesn't need to be involved. It's between Ippy and Ohtani. It should be Ohtani deciding whether it's a punishable offense of firing, and if he wants to press charges, maybe press charges, but the MLB, they should really have nothing to do with this. This is a matter in which Shohei should not be getting punished. The worst thing he did, again, morally speaking, legally speaking, of course, it is illegal, but I already talked about that. Morally speaking, he did nothing wrong. He either gambled or spent money, and MLB should get their nose out of it. Shohei should not be getting any punishments, and that is the Metalhead opinion.